Halito, welcome to the 69th annual Choctaw Indian Fairs World Series of Stickball. This afternoon we have the Tulli Okchi Ishko division, ages 14 through 17. Game one of this division will be Oklahoma versus Pearl River. Got a beautiful day. Unfortunately, yesterday we had some storms roll through and even had delays in the youth games, but today's going to be a beautiful day. Seeing the blue skies with a few clouds. It is quite warm, but it's natural to be nice and humid at this time of the year for this part of the country. We appreciate you joining us with Choctaw Video Sports, bringing you the live stream of all of the stickball games this year. If this is your first time joining us, we welcome you. If this is your first time also watching Choctaw Indian Stickball, we would like to say you're in for a treat. Although these are the youngsters, the talent level is very great. I'd like to also state if you're a first-time observer of the youth stickball, they do play co-ed, so you will see the male players along with some female players spread amongst them. And let me say I commend the coaching and the parenting of our communities that have brought up quite a few talented young ladies that can hang toe-to-toe with these young men. Waiting the officials to get a head, playing 25 players from each team against each other, so you'll have a total of 50 players spread across the field. Oklahoma has the gold jerseys with the red numerals and lettering. Pearl River with the navy jerseys with the lime green lettering and numerals. And let's give a celebrate this year the 69th annual of the fair, but the sport itself is much older than just the age of the fair itself. Many times you'll hear it referred to as a little brother of war, and the description would come from any time is the people would be at war and a disagreement, and therefore it would be used as a tool to clear that disagreement up by each party getting their teams together. They would play, and the winner of the game would also be the winner of that particular disagreement. And of course, the players would play with all their might so that they would be on the winning end of that disagreement, whatever it may be. But just as you see today, they will battle fiercely on the field, and the sportsmanship after by the tapping of each other's sticks. And we're family and friends, but we are battling hard. And there we go. Head official today, Satchel Willis, tosses it up. Perver quickly trying to pick it up, unable to, and his teammate picks it up, being tackled. Ball is tossed away. Beginning this game, shooting to the south will be to your right. Oklahoma will be shooting to the left, which we'll refer to as the north goal. And young lady for Oklahoma picks it up, forwards it across midfield, and quickly her teammate picks it up, forwards it on toward his goal in the north end. about 5 yards away. The battle goes, but the female player for Pearl River picks it up all the way to midfield, goes over to the east side of the track, and picked up by Oklahoma, forwarded toward the north end. Ball is trickling toward the goal, but quickly that defender picks it up. As I stated before this game started, you will see these female players show their skills and hang just right alongside with the young boys out there. And as Pearl River has got the ball in the south end, threatening to score, but not before the defender for Oklahoma brings it out to midfield. The sport is played with a pair of sticks. The sticks are carved out from a hickory tree, and they are heat and then bent into a cup form and laced with leather, mostly deer hide that has been tanned by some of either the makers or there it goes. The Pearl River player forwards it down to the south, but quickly Oklahoma picks it up. High throw. It's going to land over here about 30-yard line. Teammate picks it up, being tackled right away, but maintain control, throws it to the north end. Ball is being batted around. The object of the game is to hit the 12-foot 4x4 post without the ball ever touching the ground. It can ricochet off a body or a stick and still hit the post to count. The sticks on average is at the maximum for the most part. You see it around 36 inches and shorter. The ball itself is a woven leather about the size of a golf ball. Quick shot. Oh, nice block by the Oklahoma defense there. And coming around the backside was a defender, but slips and falls. Picks it up, flips over his head. Ball is inching closer to the Pearl River goal, but not before the defender for Oklahoma forwards it out here to the midfield on the near side. Quick pickup by Pearl River, forwards it down to the south. Over the top two Strongs, goes out of bounds, quick toss up. And one of the female players had it, but she was pushed out of bounds. Toss up is made, quick shot, come over to the top. Nice catch by a Pearl River player, shot blocked. And Oklahoma player forwards it out toward the midfield. High shot by Pearl River, goes out the south end. Tossed. I'd like to give a shout out to the Choctaw Recreation Department, who serves as the officiating crew for the youth games. Nice throw by the Oklahoma defender all the way to about the 25, 30-yard line on the north side. Out of bounds and quick toss up by the official. Official 21 is Fuji. Battle ensues in the huddle right there where it was tossed up. Most of the balls would be woven in the leather, but with many times our sport being played in rain and mud and dirt would dirty up a ball, it'd be hard to see. So many years ago, the officiating crew decided to start painting the ball a fluorescent orange, and that has been a pretty well adopted trend. So therefore, in the tournament play, you will see the ball being fluorescent orange, which does help with the ball traveling at a high rate of speed through the lights in the sky. Quick shot there. Oklahoma was batted down by the goalie. that's a position that takes a little bit of guts to be a goalie. You got a speeding ball coming at you, and many times there's nothing guarding the facial area. And as hard as the ball is, the outcome is usually not too nice, but nice. Pick up and throw by the Perver midfielder all the way across. On the south end, there is a white line painted there. We do use the football field here at Choctaw Central High School, and for safety reasons, there are some drainage spots in the back that prevents anyone from getting hurt. So therefore, there is green grass back there, but there is a white line if you cannot see it in the camera view. Quick shot per river off the mark. Shot again, batted down. Nice pickup, or actually a catch by that Oklahoma defender. Brings it out to midfield. Picked up quickly by a Perver midfielder. Forwards it on down toward his offensive end. Great skills being shown by both teams so far. Each defense is very strong so far, not allowing each other to score. Here we are with 2 minutes, 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pick up and shot, lob toward her goal. Batted around, battled only about a few steps away from that goal. Ball is trickling away from the goal and punched out from that huddle. And the shot was taken by Perver too strong and off to the side. And looks like a first infraction will be called in this game. Looks to have been an early hit called on the Perver player. It'll be a minor infraction, which he will have to sit out 1 quarter. Ball comes across the midfield. Perver player trying to send it back, but not before the young lady for Oklahoma picks it up. Long shot off to the side. Goes to the north end. Out of bounds. Tossed up right away. Out of bounds again. Nice catch on that toss up by Perver all the way up to the midfield. We have a nice crowd here at Warrior Stadium this afternoon. We have a slate of games following the Oklahoma Perver game in the Tulli Okchi division. We'll have a Pushmataha division, which is 10-13. Will feature Pearl River versus Tiakigia Osi. Following that, we will have a women's division, Pearl River versus Konehara Ohoyo. And then we'll move to the men's division, Homma versus Pearl River. So we got 4 Pearl River teams back-to-back playing on this Saturday afternoon. And then we'll have another women's division game, Natives versus Bokchita Ohoyo. And nightcap will be Tiakigia versus Konehara in the men's division. Here we are, clock's running down, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pearl River tries to post a score before the quarter ends. And a shot taken, blocked by the defender. Cleared away by Oklahoma defense. Out to the midfield. And there it is. The horn signals the end of the first quarter. Nice battle between these two teams. Great sportsmanship, skill set being performed. And we'll be right back after a 2-minute break and bring you the second quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second quarter of the Tulli Okchi division, Pearl River versus Oklahoma. In this age division, they play 10-minute quarters. Quickly, Pearl River has it in the south end, trying to threaten the score. Two defenders, number 28 and 32. 28 being Travell Vivians. 32, Orion Bell, has been the workhorse for the Oklahoma defense.
Ball's done moved over to the north end. Redwater shooting over there for this first half. Looks like a female player picked it up and advances it forward. There's a Redwater player with the ball, shot and blocked by Big Dane Parkinson. A lot of hitting going on, but it's like a fairly even game so far. Score 0-0.
Quick throw by the Pearl River defense all the way across the midfield. Pearl River overruns the ball, so Oklahoma, but not before when the Oklahoma player had it and dropped it. Pearl River with the shot. Knocked away there by Bell.
Looks like Big Eli for Redwater defense is able to get it out of there. Oklahoma defense holding strong here on the south side. Pervert player picks it up on the run. Shot just off the mark there.
Another close shot from the backside, Pearl River player.
Aiden McKinney there on the backside for Pearl River with the shot. Pick up by number 31 for Oklahoma. That is Mr. John.
Oklahoma player had it, but quickly taken, not down with Pearl River. Being very physical there in the north end.
Nice pick up there by one of the players. Shot off to the right. Another Redwater picks it up. He's maneuvering around the backside. Lobs it right over the top. One of the female players picks it up and she loses it. Some good shots there by Redwater. Just can't find the mark.
First quarter, I believe Pearl River had the edge on the threats of shots being taken, but so far Oklahoma is threatening at this time here at 6 minute and 10-second mark of the second quarter.
Billy Bob Isom there for Pearl River in the center position, advances it forward to Tristan. Nice play by there by Redwater defense. There's Billy Isom again. Pick up and lobs it forward. 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. Pearl River has the ball on the south end. Quick shot. Nice block by the goalie.
Backside shot. And through the arms of the goalie. Jason, they've done a great job of blocking the high shots, and that one just slipped through the arms of the goalie.
Yep, and that was number 6, Braden Bell Ben for the first point for Pearl River. Nice Nice catch there by Pearl River. Lobs it over the top.
Score made at the midway point of this quarter at 5 minutes. Here we are at 4 minutes and 43 seconds and counting. High shot that was batted away. Ball's loose. Gerald Lawson Jr.
Oh, and a good shot there. That was a hard throw, and he connects near the very top to make it 2-0 for Pearl River. 4 minutes left in the first half, and Pearl River's looks like Pearl River's gaining some momentum.
Just for a moment there, it looked like Oklahoma on the other end was going to hit some shots and take a lead, but quickly Pearl River gets it on to their south goal and posts 2 points about a minute apart from each other. One component of the game played in the daytime is also being able to battle the heat from the sun, and you can start seeing some of these players are starting to get tested on their endurance. Young lady for Oklahoma picks it up, makes a short throw upfield. For Pearl player picks it up, long shot.
That was John Vaughn for Pearl River, and another shot in the score for Pearl River. Pearl River starting to gain a lot of momentum. Score is now 3-0. And we have an infraction here at about the 40-yard line. Somebody's going to take a seat. Looks like Jacob McMillan will take a seat for an early hit. There's Carly Keats with a nice catch for Pearl River.
And Jason, I don't know if we got a number or assignment for that number. I want to say number 33 made that point, but we don't have a 33 on the roster.
I don't see his name number on here. We'll find out here pretty soon.
Minute 45 left here in the second quarter.
Carly Keats with the ball. Good block by the defense. She'll be able to pick it up again. Oh, she misses it. Oh, and a hard hit there on the sideline.
Female Oklahoma player forwards it downfield. Minute 15 left. Oklahoma would love to cut into this deficit.
That was for Pearl River on the third score. That was number 33, Dragon Denson, who posted that point. Under a minute left here in the first half. The ball's here on the north end, Redwater side. But Pearl River defense is holding strong. They have a 3-0 lead, and I'm sure they want to take the half that way.
Strong throw by Parkinson.
High lob there, right under the goal. 30 seconds left. Pearl River threatening again. Travell Vivens is able to advance it forward.
Long shot there by Pearl River player.
Oh, a nice catch in the backside by Dragon again, and he scores right before the end of the first half. Makes it 4-0 for Pearl River. A nice pace game going on so far, but Pearl River gained momentum here in the second quarter, and they've posted 4 points. They take a 4-0 lead. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back.
We are good to go for start of the second half. Pearl River shooting on the north end, Oklahoma shooting on the south.
Welcome back, everyone, to Warrior Stadium. This is the Tulli Okchi School Division, game number 1 between Oklahoma and Pearl River. Pearl River is leading by a score of 4-0, and we are just now starting the second half.
Gerald Isom Jr. takes the shot.
Teams have swapped goals. Now Pearl will be shooting into the north, which is the left on the camera screen you're viewing. And Oklahoma will be shooting to the south, and that'll be to the right of your camera viewing.
We had an evenly matched first quarter and started the second quarter, but Redwater gained some momentum and was able to post 4 points there in the second quarter. But Redwater's getting their shots in, they just haven't been able to connect.
Close range shot by Oklahoma off the mark.
That was Trent John there with the shot for Oklahoma. He's had a number of shots, just haven't been able to hit the pole.
Pearl midfielder forwards all the way down to the north end, rolling around. Oklahoma defender quickly picks it up. About a 70-yard throw. Ball batted around. Kicked out of bounds. Be a toss-up. Safety precautions. Proximity of the track, called dead.
Some female players there for Oklahoma. Makes a move, throws it down on the ground, about 10 yards in front of the goal. Redwater threatening again. Pearl River defense able to get it out of there.
Billy Bob ran out of his shoes during that play.
Ball's thrown all the way back down to the north end. Redwater defense quickly gets it back. And there's Aiden McKinney there for Pearl River. Advancing it forward. And there's a Pearl River player picked it up, fell. Number 15 turned it around and right over the top. Maneuvering, and off the mark. Looks like number 0 for Pearl River with the lob right over the top. That was Bryce Jimmy.
Battling in the north end there. Pearl player quick shot out of that huddle, batted down.
Pearl River threatening, they're about 5 yards from the goal. Player picks it up, shoots. Nice play by the defense. That was Cohen Keats there. They got real close to the goal.
Strong shot there by Perver, just slightly too high. Out of bounds, tossed up.
There's Carly Keats with a shot over the top.
Ball is tossed up. Comes Perver player. They've got numbers on the backside of the goal. Shot's too high.
That was Jarrett Isaac there that took a quick shot, but he had a defender in his face. Aiden McKinney with the ball.
Two officials tossed it up, so they stopped play to get that cleared away, batted toward the Perver goal.
Travell Bivens able to advance it all the way back down to the south end. Dane Parkinson for Perver throws it way up in the air to about the 50-yard line. Long throw by Billy Isom all the way back to the north end. Looks like Carly Keats is out there trying to pick up the ball.
We have 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Hard shot batted away by Oklahoma defense.
Ball ends up right under the goal, but nice play by defender. Off the mark for Aiden McKinney. Perver getting quite a few shots in here in the third quarter. 3.5 minutes left.
Ball right at the base, but Eli Joe was coming out and lost control.
Looks like number 6 again, Braden Bell Ben with another point, making it 5-0 for Pearl River. Nice running pickup by Oklahoma, Dwayne Cotton Jr.
Dane Parkinson came out of the huddle there for Pearl River, tossed it out to the midfield.
Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Pearl River leading 5-0. Well, ooh, a nice hard hit by one of the Pearl River players, and Oklahoma players down on the ground.
Looks like there will be a stoppage. The young player looks to be shaken up.
He took a hard hit there by Tristan Gibson.
As this stickball is a sport that the clock does not ever stop except for official stoppage and for injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We appreciate Choctaw EMS and Choctaw Fire Department staff being on hand for these games. Seems to be moving some, so that's good to see.
Game moves so fast in this division, you know, it's hard. It's just, it's almost, they're almost to the adult division, so that some of these kids are at their top speed. So you have to be aware that you're gonna get hit. Sometimes as soon as you pick up the ball, and he never saw Tristan coming, and it was a legal hit. And it's good to see that he's sitting up now.
In the games that we've had so far, Jason, I believe it. I would like to say that for the most part, it's been very clean, minimal in injuries, and they're able to get him up.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna walk it off, and they only get to play one time a year, so I'm pretty sure we'll see him back on the field here in a few minutes once he shakes off them cobwebs. That's Dwayne Cotton Jr. Good to see that he's walking off. And hopefully he's all right, and I'm pretty sure he'll be back on the field. We have 2.5 minutes here left here in the third quarter. Pearl River leading 5-0. As soon as the emergency personnel get off the field, it'll be tossed up. We're on the south end. Redwater shooting on this side.
And play resumes. The urgency for some offensive output for Oklahoma is high right now as they have a deficit 5-0.
Nice catch there by Mr. Billy Isom, and he's able to advance it all the way back down to the north end. Looks like Dragon Denson with the ball. He's already got a couple of points today. Nice shot, blocked by the goalie. Carly Keats is hanging down there in the back and lobs it in. Blocked by the goalie. Pearl player
picks
it
up
up,
close range
and he
attack.
scores. He's able to tag the pole.
That was one of the few moments that the defense wasn't there to block a shot. They had their backs turned, the ball slipped through.
And we'll get a number there. It looks like one of the Vaughn boys. We have 1 minute left. Pearl River leading 6-0. Redwater's trying to hold on. If Pearl River puts up another point here in the next minute, we'll have a mercy rule. Oh, and a hard hit.
Redwater picks it up. Tries to release the ball, but he got swung around and lost control. Seems like the hitting is picked up for Pearl River team. Here's a long high throw.
As Pearl River continues to threat. There goes Denson, taking, running, and tags for his third point of the afternoon.
There's a little bit of confusion there. The last point, the 6th point for Pearl River was scored by Johnny Vaughn II. And there's a score. Did you say that was Dragon?
Yes, it was.
And that's the end of the third quarter, and I think that made it 7. So Pearl River will advance through the mercy rule.
With the win, Pearl River advances to play on Wednesday. That will be at 6 p.m. They will be facing off against the Warriors. In the upcoming game, we have Pushmataha Division 10 to 13-year-olds. Pearl River, Teotihuaca OC. Jason, I think that's going to be a pretty good game. You know, Pearl River was very stout with the State Games of Mississippi tournament. And Teotihuaca, they faced off in that finals as well. So it's a rematch from a game that we had a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir. And that was the whistle to announce that that's ball game. Again, as Cyrus mentioned, Pearl River is moving on. That was the game number 1 for the Tulli Okchi Division, 14 to 17-year-olds. Pearl River will move on to Wednesday afternoon at 6 o'clock against Warriors. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in a few minutes.